Hello, Booktube. This is Alan. Welcome to my channel. I'm here on Tag Tuesday, so this is the tag. This is the Booktube at the Gym tag. It's an original tag created by Brian at Bookish. He did this tag last year. And the way I came about it is that Brian at Bookish did a hodgepodge a week ago this past Saturday where he talked about a video that he was looking at the analytics and saw that he had more likes on these views on this one video he did last year. So, of course, I'd be curious. I went to look for that video and found the videos about history books that he showed on that video. And right below it was a tag, and the original tag, and the Booktuber at the Gym tag. So let's get started. Well, since I work out 4 days a week at the gym and twice on Thursdays and Fridays. And that's a split where I go in like afternoon, probably about 11 or 12. And then I go back to the gym around 8 o'clock. So let's get started. Bench press. What book are you proud of having read? Bench press. Here we go. 405. 405 pounds bench press club. Of course, the owner at the gym says everybody lies about their bench press. So, what book are you proud of having read? And that would be, there's several of them I would choose, but I went ahead and went with Memoirs Beyond the Grave. And this is Francois-Rene de Chateaubriand. Memoirs from 1768 to 1800. Talks about his growing up in France. Talks about his private schools he went to. Talks about the very beginnings of the French Revolution. His meeting King Louis the 16th. Believe it, that's right. Yeah, at Versailles. His going to London, then going over to America where he meets George Washington. And coming back to France, and he didn't care about the changes that are taking place in France at that time. So yeah, it's Memoirs from Beyond the Grave. 1768 to 1800 by Francois-Rene de Chateaubriand. Next prompt, leg day. Leg day is one of those days when you walk into the gym and go over to the set where you want to work on like hat squats or uh, calf raises, or working on your thighs, working on your hamstrings. And then after you're through, you're thinking to yourself, well, I was walking when I came in here. Leg day, what book, genre, author have you skipped because you don't think you can handle it? And, well, I probably can handle it, but I just don't have any interest in, and that would be Jane Austen. And this is Sense and Sensibility. I really don't have any interest in reading Jane Austen. Don't have any interest in reading the Bronte sisters. Sorry about that, book too, but no interest at all. Third prompt, crunches. Crunches are to wear are very hard also, that you gotta work them. But the way when your abs start to show, we have like that six pack, is that you're supposed to have um, 10 10% or less body fat. If you have more body fat, like 13%, 20%, your abs are not going to show. The six pack won't come out, no matter how many crunches you do. What a book you read because you needed to gain a better understanding of literature, work, or history. And that would be a book by Eric Larson. Eric Larson, as you know, has written several books, historical fiction books. One was The Devil in the White City, which he's famous for. Um, Isaac Storm, which is about the 1900 Galveston hurricane, the Lusitania, and the book I'm pertaining to is one called Lethal Passage. It's a nonfiction work that Eric Larson wrote, and it's about gun control and gun violence and what's going on with the debate, or which the NRA continues, the National Rifle Association, for those who don't know, uh, continues to say that, oh, it's not the gun. Well, this I actually didn't have any opinion on that debate, whether or not against guns or for guns, pro gun or anti gun, until I read that book, Lethal Passage. In 2016, there was a candidate, third party candidate, who said that people who want to acquire a gun should take a psychological test before they do, which I agree, and which they have in Russia, by the way. You have to be 18 in order to purchase the gun, and you have to have a drug test and a psychological test. And that's the way it is in a lot of countries, that you have to have a psychological test besides the United States. And that has to change. It's a very good book. Prompt number 4, treadmill. They don't have any treadmills at the gym where I work out. They have one stationary bike, no treadmills. The reason why they don't have treadmills is they don't have any room. Seriously, they don't have any room. They don't have any showers. There's no showers. There's no locker room. There's no swimming pool. There's no sauna at this gym. It's very, very small. And the cost for this gym is only $29 a year. So when people come in, they generally just, have their bag with them, or during the winter months, they have clothes with them. They just take off their, outer garments, coats, hoodies, and just put them on the floor there by the office and go off to work. Noise and take them. I mean, you could leave your cell phone, smartphone plugged up, and nobody bothers it. So, problem number 4, treadmill. What's a difficult or long book that you powered through? And that would be James Clavell's Gai-Jin. I read this for March of the Mammoth. This is the 3rd book in the series, following Shogun and Taipan. Gai-Jin, I was disappointed by the ending of this. I thought there was people more like a war. It has 62 chapters and it's over 1,085 pages. But I enjoyed it nevertheless. Problem number 5, Latrose. What's a book, author, genre you read that makes you feel good? That would be James Herriot, All Creatures Great and Small series, which there are 4 books in that series. I really enjoyed it. Enjoyed the show on PBS, and it's interesting. I've read it, listening to a documentary about that, and people actually thought they were veterinarians. And the gentleman that played James Herriot couldn't get another acting job after the show because he said, "Oh, this guy's a veterinarian." Well, he actually wasn't. He was just playing the part of the veterinarian. So yeah, the all creatures great and small, all things bright and beautiful. The Lord God made them all, and those series about animals because I like animals. Prime number 6. What's a book you found depressing but you pushed through? That would be Stoner by John Williams. This is an excellent book. It is depressing. You have William Stoner is born in Missouri in a poor farm, poor family, and he gets an opportunity to go to the university, which he does, and he changes his major from agricultural to English literature, and years go by, and he gets his marriage he gets married, which is straying him from his parents. His career is stymied. His wife and daughter turn coldly against him, and there's a threat of a scandal at the school where he teaches, and he's driven deeper and deeper within himself. And it's like, yeah, it's good. It's good written. It's very good. It's excellent writing. And I heard they're going to make a movie about this with Joaquin Phoenix. Excuse me. Prompt number 6. This is the last prompt. Is squats. Well, excuse me. I must. No, I'm sorry. Bicep curls. 2 authors you need to read more of. Uh, this was a hard one because, yeah, I really don't read a lot. Bernard Cornwell and Joe Nesbo are probably the only 2 authors that I've read more of. So I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure of that question. Yeah, I might have to skip that question because I'm really not sure of it. So anyway, that was the booktube at the gym tag, and hope you enjoyed it. And I'd like to thank the new subscribers, and you can leave comments as you wish. And thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.